Alright, we got a piece of, welcome back everybody. We have a piece of apricot. This isn't the best way to make a handle for something, but I really like the look of this apricot and I like the turning of it. So it's going to be a little bit of really fast sped up, bringing it to round. And then we'll see what it looks like to decide which side to put the head on. And then I'll probably off-center turn to get the oval shape. And we'll go from there. Maybe wire burns, who knows. So let's give it a shot.
Hello and welcome back. Today Zed is replacing a handle for a hatchet. Did you know that the word hatchet is from the Old French and it is the diminutive of hacher, which translates to axe? Thus a hatchet is basically axette, or little axe. I wonder if that is how hitting something with an axe became hacking, and if so, it seems to me it should be hashing. Which brings us to the word hash, which is a fried up mess of chopped up meat and vegetable. All of which were chopped up with something. Maybe a tiny axe or axette or hatchet. And there we have it, folks. Hash is axe. English is hard, binary is better. There are 10 types of people who understand binary. The ones who get it and the zeros who don't. Don't be a zero. Hack the like button. Chop the subscribe button and enjoy the show.
Well, there's the handle of my axe. I don't know about this one. That oval technique is challenging to get it even on both sides. And I know there's probably secrets and I haven't discovered them. So the question is, will it work as a handle for an axe? And I think it will. So I kind of like the look of it partially charred and the linseed oil feeling. So not the most exciting turn this week, but you know, it's a tool that I will use. So that's always a good thing. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week. By the way, the wedge was oak, if anyone cares.